blessings, you know, healing and growth. Jeez. And that's probably how they're feeling, just coughing up their reality, you know, just trying to adjust to the reality of some people's manipulation is meant to make you a victim of their bullshit. You know, whatever type of shit that they're going through on the inside, you know, they need for you to fall victim to their victimhood, you know, to their victimization, to their manipulation. You know, the energy is meant to, as history repeats itself, just as well as those that are stuck in the past or stuck in their own cycle would love to. They love to repeat and rewind, you know, to keep that cycle of use time, but they're using your time, you know, while you are creating with your time. They're trying to take your time from you by way of manipulating you about your time, you know? You can either give time or you can either keep it to yourself, right? You keep it to yourself, you create for you. But you give it to someone else, you are doing for them, which in turn it is doing for you, right? But some people really want you to feel bad because you doing for them is a benefit for them and not really you. You know, it's like sometimes you give a ride to somebody, they ain't got no gas, they don't offer you gas money, you gotta take it in your mind. You got the gas money, right? It's just the same as somebody really wanting you to feel bad because maybe the next block you run out of gas. You ain't off, you ain't say nothing, but it's just a thought, you know, that they could have, they should have, but they just didn't. It's just the energy of needing you to feel bad, you know? Somebody couldn't meet up with you, somebody forgot about you, somebody did this, you got fired. The energy is meant to keep you sad. But when you take that time back and that energy back and create for you to grow you, the energy that you stand in when it comes to you, that's basically balancing the energy that was meant to keep you, hold you, and bind you to that box of misery, you know, that box of why me, woe is me, you know? That's the energy that most people need you to stay in order to just, you know, make sure that every category and every person and everything that they do, they think of you, you are their victim. All because they made you sad, bless you. All because they made you miserable. They made you think, they made you question you. But in truth, it's just the merest projection of what they wish for you to be. You know, when it comes to you, are you victimizing yourself when it comes to you being happy, being joyous, being in peace? Or a person really trying to victimize you into being sad because they couldn't do you in? Think about it. Know the most I got you. Have a good one. Bye.